Did you ever have a conversation with Boosie about Drakeo?
Yeah.
What was that like?
When I first had like really got around him, I'm like, man, so what happened with you and Drakeo? Man, I love Drakeo, bro. Like, what the f? He was like, man, bro, he just felt like I was doing something with his ops, and he was like, I don't know, I'm just getting my money.
Right.
Like, respect, you feel me? Don't know, especially Boosie, you feel me? He from a whole different part of the world. He don't know what's going on with these LA politics.
He just wasn't tapped in on that.
Yeah, but Drakeo felt some type of way, and he said what he said, and Boosie was just like, man, I ain't, you know, he felt some type of way like, damn, he could have worked with him.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was unfortunate.
Interesting.
I think I was mad at Drakeo when he did that, and I didn't even have nothing to do with Boosie yet. I'm
That's
like, man,
interesting.
Boosie a real bro. Like,
Because I rewatched the Trap Lord Ross video that he did about Drakeo recently, and it kind of like convinced me, you know how he'd be putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. It kind of sort of convinced me that Boosie did do that song intentionally to get at Drakeo, but I forget why.
No, I thought that was before he said anything about Drake, before he had an issue with Drakeo. Boosie did that feature. And I think that's why it happened, right? Or do I have my timeline wrong?
Yeah, it's all kind of a blur.
It was a minute ago.
I think.
Which one happened first? Did the collab happen first or the interview happen first where he didn't know who Drakeo, he said he didn't know who Drakeo was?
The collab happened first.
The collab happened first? Okay, yeah.
Well, when he said he don't know who Drakeo was, like with the Drake feature or something?
I don't know. Did Vlad ask him at some
Yeah, it was
point?
Vlad.
It was a Vlad interview.
I don't remember.
I think I texted Vlad at one point and asked him, hey, next time you interview Boosie, ask him how he feels about Drakeo doing a song called I Just Did Some Shit, or Beat Some Shit That'll Toplo Boosie.
Yeah.
But then I don't think Vlad ever actually asked him it, so I'm not sure.
Damn.
That's a good messy question, right?
That is.
How did you first link with Drakeo? Like, what's your relationship? What was your relationship like?
Shit, when he got out of jail, I was kind of like booming a little bit. Like, and he seen what was going on, so we used to DM each other back to back, like just a comment on each other's stories. Like when I posted all my jewelry or my money or something, he'd be like, "That's a lot of shit on the table," like shit like that. And I used to be like, "Nigga, let's do a song, nigga, let's do like." And he used to be like, "Nigga, for sure." So I used to kick back and just wait my turn. You feel me? And it came around.
Okay.
How did you end up with a fake Italian last name? Because rappers used to do that shit a lot, but you don't see it as much anymore. Everything used to be like some La Cosa Nostra ass shit.
I love it. I love mafioso rap. So I like that type of stuff.
I just felt like it just sounded good with Spiffie Luciano. I got a question though. How you feel about Luciano being attached to my name? Like,
I'm not against it.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. It's memorable.
Okay.
It's safe to assume that it's like a street type of lane though, because it's gangster. He was a gangster.
Spiffie Luciano.
Yeah, you would assume that person makes street music. So, like, if you say like the pop appeal to it, maybe not so much. But if as far as a solidified street rapper, gangster rapper who's making gangster music, it's a perfect name. Crossover, Spiffie is fine. You feel me?
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Nowadays, it would be if you were picking a rap name, you'd be like YHN Spiffy.
Oh,
it's like some random acronym.
Some random shit.
Yeah, I hate that.
I didn't want to be none of that either. I didn't want to be Lil Spiffy. I'd rather be Big Spiffy.
Big Spiffy, okay.
That's what I really rather go by, Big Spiffy.
Okay.
But you know.
You said that on the opening of your recent song to the Summertime in that Hellcat record.
That's my favorite song right now too.
Okay. And that's gonna be on the new project that's coming out? Or
that's gonna be loose. The one I got coming out right now is just the throw off while I'm finna put this dope ass album out.
So
it's about to be on that one. It's finna be on the one after this one that's coming out February 20th.
Come out February 20th.
Yeah.
And that's an EP, I'm assuming.
That's an EP.
And then you said you work on the album.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah. Okay. It's damn near done. I just gotta finish like 2-3 verses on my songs. Ain't really do no features on there like that.
From your perspective, when it comes to promoting your music, what actually works? What moves the needle? In terms of like, obviously you can make music, but then getting your shit out there. Because it's a challenge these days.
Shit, I still do it the old fashioned way. Like, I come from the era I was bouncing out, stamping my shit all down Hollywood with the with the stapler, going to get big posters. I'ma still do that. Like when you see that project come out on the 20th, you finna see that shit everywhere, and that's just gonna be me hands on doing it. While I'm out here for these next few days, I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay.
So I feel like the old fashioned way, because just posting it on Instagram, it ain't going nowhere. You feel me? If a nigga don't got a real team of management and a backing it or signed to a real label, you getting it out the mud like me. I'm signed to a real street nigga. You feel me? We still independent. So my shit just off the muscle. Like when I'm putting my shit out, it's just me. So whatever numbers I accumulate, it's off of either the fan base I've been had and what's growing from whoever talking about it and what I'm doing.
Two things, real quick. Suspect, which camera is mine? Suspect, you heard how he said how he's signed to a label, but he's still independent, because you can be on an independent label and still be considered an independent artist because you're independent of any major label system. We had a whole debate about that. He feels like anybody who signs to any label is no longer independent. And I don't agree with that.
Especially someone like Boosie.
Nah, we still independent.
You're an independent
He's
artist
still
too.
screaming that we independent with this shit.
Yeah,
We in the mud.